Pete, you look a bit perplexed there. What's wrong?
Just been doing a bit of thinking. Burnout, okay? It's a big thing with us males. Another thing is we carry a lot of weight, all right? A lot of burdens. And I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, well, if we get there and we look at our life, right? As growing up, we never carried any weight. But as we got older, we got weight, all right? And we put them in our bags. Then we go through school and that, then we got to try and find a job. So then we take on more weight into our life. Then we get there, we have a family. And we need to be able to make sure that we can get there and look after our family. And that any issues that go on with that family, like the wife's pregnant, we take on the weight of supporting them, looking out after them, making sure that they're all good. The kid comes along, right, we're going to get there, we want to buy a house. So the weight goes onto us again for, am I making enough money? Am I doing the right thing? All right. And then as we go through life, we get more and more weight on us. Now, we're at the point now, the kids are teenagers. We're looking for a promotion because they want to go to university. The wife's getting older. She wants to go back to work. Or she wants to get there and possibly look at going on a holiday. Well, then what we do is we got more weight that we take on. We haven't dropped any of this weight. We just keep piling it on and piling it on. And then as we get older, right, men, we die younger than women. Heart attack, cholesterol, high levels of this, high blood pressure. But what's it from? It's from getting more weight. And we need to get there and make sure our health and everything's happy. And over time, what happens is as that weight increases, our bag that we put it in, it breaks. And everything comes falling out. And then we're the bad guys. All right, look at this. The tension breaks, and then everything just comes apart. This is where we get there and we become the bad guy. We lose track of who we are. We lose track of our fun, our life, and who we are. Because we just dropped everything. We've just fallen apart. But how can we eliminate this? Well, there's a thing called a third space, where we get there and we leave home, we think about our home for a bit, we get to a certain point, we think about ourselves, what we need to do within ourselves, then we get another spot, we think about work. We only take our work right, we call the number 4s here, that's our work, all right? And the only time our work comes out is when we're at work. When we leave work, we hit our third space, our work goes back in. All right, that retirement fund and everything that we've got here, the big ones, we sit there and we look at that and we go, okay, I'm going to think about that on the way home. And not from when I leave work, but maybe on that last little bit, okay? But here's the best bit. See all these ones here? This is our family stuff. How about maybe once a week, once a fortnight, we get there and we go, bugger it, let's drop all this weight. Let's get there and do something together as a family. We're going to go out for dinner. And when we come home, we're going to discuss things. All right? Be open and share the weight. Because what happens? If I get there and I've got all this weight here, and I give some of it to my wife to look after, right? She can share the weight of the house instead of it all being on me. Hey, maybe it'll work. Maybe we'll have a better life. Maybe we won't die as young. And still be happy and smiling and be honest about when people say, are you okay? And we go, bloody oath, we sure are. Well, that's my take on it. So, yeah. I'm that rig guy. I'm a life coach. And I hope you got something out of this. Catch you on the flip side. Catch ya.